Today's question is, what does the Bible say about white lies? In this video, I'll answer that question from a biblical perspective. Then afterwards, as always, I'll share some helpful resources, so stick around until the end. We know lying is a sin, Leviticus chapter 19, verse 11, and Proverbs chapter 12, verse 22. But what about those little white lies that involve an ever so slight stretching of the truth? Do the small lies matter, or are they harmless? What if telling the truth might hurt someone? Lying is defined as making an untrue statement with the intent to deceive. A white lie is an untrue statement, but it is usually considered unimportant because it does not cover up a serious wrongdoing. A white lie is deceptive, but it may also be polite or diplomatic at the same time. It could be a tactful lie told to keep the peace in a relationship. It could be a helpful lie to ostensibly benefit someone else. It could be a minor lie to make oneself look better in some area. Some white lies are common, lying about one's age, for example, or the size of the fish that got away. We live in a society that conditions us to lie by telling us that in many situations, lies are justified. The secretary covers for the boss who doesn't want to be disturbed. The salesman exaggerates the qualities of his product. The job applicant pads his resume. The reasoning is, as long as no one is hurt or the result is good, little lies are fine. It is true that some sins bring about worse consequences than others. And it is true that telling a white lie will not have the same serious effects as, say, murdering someone. But all sins are equally offensive to God, Romans chapter 6, verse 23, and there are good reasons to avoid telling white lies. First, the belief that a white lie is helpful is rooted in the idea that the end justifies the means. If the lie results in a perceived good, then the lie was justified. However, God's condemnation of lying in Proverbs chapter 6, verses 16 through 19 contains no exception clause. Also, who defines the good that results from the lie? A salesman telling white lies may sell his product, a good thing for him, but what about the customer who was taken advantage of? Telling a white lie to be tactful or to spare someone's feelings is also a foolish thing to do. A person who consistently lies to make people feel good will eventually be seen for what he is, a liar. Those who traffic in white lies will damage their credibility. White lies have a way of propagating themselves. Telling more lies to cover up the original lie is standard procedure, and the lies get progressively less white. Trying to remember what lies were told to what person also complicates relationships and makes further lying even more likely. Telling a white lie to benefit oneself is nothing but selfishness. When our words are motivated by the pride of life, we are falling into temptation. 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. Little white lies are often told to preserve the peace, as if telling the truth would in some way destroy peace. Yet the Bible presents truth and peace as existing together. Love, truth, and peace, ZECHARIAH chapter 8, verse 19. Tellers of white lies believe they are speaking lies out of love. However, the Bible tells us to speak the truth in love. EPHESIANS chapter 4, verse 15. Sometimes telling the truth is not easy. In fact, it can be downright unpleasant. But we are called to be truth tellers. Being truthful is precious to God. It demonstrates the fear of the Lord. Furthermore, to tell the truth is not a suggestion, it is a command. Being truthful flies in the face of Satan, the father of lies. John chapter 8, verse 44. Being truthful honors the Lord, who is the God of truth. Psalm chapter 31, verse 5. Want to learn more? Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Visit gotquestions.org for more great content and check out the details section below this video. There you'll find one book I recommend along with several links to related questions. If you'd like to learn about Bible Munch, or if you're interested in bite-sized devotionals, subscribe to Bible Munch on YouTube. It's linked right here. Now remember, got questions? The Bible has answers. We'll help you find them.